morning to our YouTube friends. We just wanted to come on here and thank you all for your subscriptions and views and give you the long requested update on our Bamboo Fury here.
Now we'd like to take the time to address all the questions we've had within the comments for pictures of the drivetrain, the engine stampings, the Fury interior, and other aspects as we discovered it. The pictures will show the first sights of our encounter with it once the Bamboo was cleared. This is an image showing the car as found before the door was opened. And here we have the first opening, which was a bit of an arduous task to get open, but I did find a completely intact interior with all the Fury appointments. You can see the stainless is still on the door panel there. We have the Fury emblems intact. The first sight of the interior showed the Bamboo had overtaken the dashboard and the seats through all the holes in the floors, but the headliner was there, caved in. Luckily, the forward look emblem in the dip of the rear seat was present. Was able to salvage that and save it. The first sight of the passenger door opening showed more Bamboo, but all of the Fury stainless was on the door panel as well as the Fury emblem. This was the first sight looking through the passenger glass before the door was opened. Completely overtaken by Bamboo. The center of the headliner was laying on the front seat. Unfortunately, it wasn't salvageable. Now we're back to the engine. Here was the first hood opening upon arrival at the farm.
Oh, that is grown in there tight.
That is crazy.
Manual steering.
It's a manual steering, manual brake, radio delete Fury. Only way to get the trunk open is to pry, split the understructure, and get the latch half released. And the last bolt out of the striker. Hopefully we could get it up and out soon. And then see what's left in the trunk. Bamboo. It's amazing how it grows without sunlight. We have a radiator, a hubcap, and not much else. This piece must have got ripped out when we moved the car, but it starts there and comes out there. I don't think that's moving.
I just honestly wanted to thank you all for subscribing and watching. We have been working on this YouTube channel for a long time, and we just now hit 1,000 subscribers thanks to you and your love for this girl right here. So I'm just going to start with some basic updates on a lot of your questions. One of them being, is this a real Fury? So, the one person to ask in the entire world is Fury Jim. Now, Fury Jim, I ask you, is this a real Fury?
Absolutely. If you look under the hood, we'll get a glimpse of the old Fury V800. The original owner had sold this to the second owner in 1968, from whom I purchased the car. He removed the air cleaners and put them on his wall, and they're still there to this day. and he added these little flame arrestor chrome jobs for performance at the time. If you zoom in down where the cylinder head meets the block, I rubbed a little oil on there. You can see the FP31 stamping, which validates it as a 290 horsepower, 325 foot-pound of torque, dual quad 318. And if you pan up to the cowl, it's really hard to see, but it does have the 404 cowl tag, which is specific to the Fury model in 57.
Don't break, hood. Please don't break.
I won't let it fall, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look in this general area, you'll notice something strange for a Fury. It is a manual brake and manual steering car. Furies were standard equipped with power steering, power brakes. This is also a radio delete car. When we take a glimpse of the interior, we can take a look at the Motorola radio and the dual antennas that were added by either the first or second owner. As you pan closer to the dash, you can see that it still has the brown grips intact on the sport wheel, with a simple gold center without the word power steering, since it's a manual steering car. The 150 Speedo with chrome bezel, showing 95,041 actual miles. And here is the Motorola aftermarket radio. A lot of Fury specific interior appointments did last. The padded dash remnants are there. Both front door panels were present. I removed them and stored the stainless and Fury emblems. Under seat covers, you'll see remnants of the original upholstery, the Fury specific woven cotton inserts. The forward look emblem was even intact in the dip of the rear seat. Also put that in a safe spot for now. Didn't get to removing the rear interior yet, but that will be on the next visit of preserving parts of this car. Here we have the aftermarket dual antennas. One functional, one was a dummy. Under the stainless and inserts, you could see some surviving sand dune white paint. The other side was actually very well protected by the inserts all these years. We were very lucky to have all 4 bumper wings as well. The rear springs were shattered over time due to rust. And to open the trunk, I had to peel the skin back, remove the lock, try the latch, which didn't work, and ended up having to use a wrench to remove the bolts holding the striker in, about a third of a turn at a time, to reveal what was left of the trunk, which wasn't much. And upon opening, the entire trunk was woven with bamboo, and amazingly it was bright green without any sunlight. So it's quite the amazing infiltrating piece of vegetation that overtook this car while sitting for in excess of 40 years in a field which became a bamboo field. All of the stainless trim and anodized aluminum inserts were removed and stored for now to keep them safe, and just have to assess every aspect of the car. There isn't a panel that isn't laden with rust, but it's not dead yet. It's probably a rebody candidate, or replace a panel at a time. The frame is surprisingly in good shape. No major rot issues, and the Fury torsion bars are holding the weight of the car right now. We'll follow up as we dig further into the project, take it apart a little further, remove glass, check the window channels, and things like that.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time.